And so we're going to have this side be the base. Because technically any side could be the base. I'm just going to have this shaded piece be the base. So you just fold it in, and then after a while, you don't have to do it now, but after a while, I'm going to have you cut these strips right here, where you would cut from here to there, here to there, here to there, here to there, and you have strips. But don't cut just yet. Okay, everybody have the 7, the 8, and the 5, and that little piece shaded? Okay, and then I'm going to have you start copying these formulas down, and then I'll talk about them here in a second. Oh, first thing I need us to do, this little L up here, for slant height, make it like a lowercase cursive L, because that's typically how you'll see it to represent slant height. And then I'll let you copy those down, and then I'll move it up. You can see some more. Oh, there's papers here on the desk for you. Can you see it okay? Yeah. If you can't read something, let me know.
How does that work?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't know anything about Tarleton, and it was a nice little college. Bless you. Ready for me to slide it up some?
No.
Yeah.
Well, do you have like the first two?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what that now.
I just slid it past that first section there.
I don't even know what that one was.
Okay, we'll do this.
Well, this was the very top, and now I'm moving it just to the second section. So second section, third section, fourth section, bottom section. So we're getting into volume and surface area of our 3D shapes now. Yay! Aren't you excited?
Tasty.
Tasty. That is not the adjective I probably would have picked, but I like it. Of course, if I say it to my other classes today, they'll look at me like I'm a weirdo. You're probably used to that though, right, Andrew?
Yeah. That was a creepy laugh.
I have my school laughs and then I have my normal laughs.
What's your normal laugh?
You'd have to see me outside of school to hear my normal laugh. I do like creepy kind of laughs at school because it entertains me, and I find that it entertains the students.
I mean, I'm not so bad. I mean, if I was at my house alone, I heard that, I'd probably cry.
Well,
You would do that when you follow one of your students home, Andrew, and do that laugh behind him in the middle of the dark.
no, because I'd probably get fired.
I love that the reasoning is that I get fired. You're the reason.
Well, yes, we need my income.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am. Them two going back and forth all the time.
What does the bottom line? Did you bring that banana jam?
Oh,
4 pi r squared. And then 4/3 pi r cubed. Those are little pies.
You don't
I
need
just
to
needed
worry
the
about
bottom
getting
right
cookies.
Jones.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I
I said it was, I thought it was John who said no.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do that.
Oh, the picture? Oh, I'll show it to you here in just a second. It was a 7 and 8 and the 5. I just can't remember which one was which. Oh. Here's Stormy.
Whoa.
7, 8, and 5. Wait, what?
We had an amazing tour guide, didn't we, Emily? Yeah.
Wait, I still can't believe you ditched this.
Well,
I need to borrow that movie.
I'm a part of the Avid Site Committee, and so we got to go on this field trip, and it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. What?
Can you put it back underneath the thing?
The 785 picture?
Yeah, that one. Because I got the 7 and then moved it. And you moved it again. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got it.
You didn't see her doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody have them all copied down?
Not all of it.
In a momento.
I'm gonna have to copy Autumn because like I wasn't here so fast. Like, 5, 6 minutes. Not my fault, by the way.
Autumn probably has it. You can copy it.
Not my fault, by the way.
That smells weird.
I mean,
My head there. I enjoyed it.
I'm really close. I'm like,
Okay.
That's all I
Austin, how far are you?
I wanted to open that from Walmart.
Austin, how far are you?
I'm good now.
You're good?
I'm not good though. Like,
You didn't have it? So, I'll let you use this, and you guys can use this for whatever quizzes and tests we have.
Why would I eat from my
Come on over. I'm making a video right now so he can see what to do with this. That's okay. And I put the new packet on Blackboard, but we haven't got it yet. So like it hasn't been printed for us. So right now they're working on making this foldable, and then this is a cut and paste activity. But like I'll explain it in my video, and I'll put that on Blackboard later today.
Okay.
So I know I have this, and then I do have the lesson we're going to do tomorrow. But then that's as far as things got copied. But on Blackboard you can see the whole.
Sherry may come back next week, or maybe 2 weeks.
Well, this is all I have so far. But I do have a whole packet that I've uploaded onto Blackboard. So at some point,
Make a note and tell him.
did he finish the 6 weeks test?
I think he was almost done with it yesterday, but he didn't when I visited him.
All right,
So,
great. Thank you.
should be getting to you in the next day or 2.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so anyway, I wasn't going to have you cut these right now. You can cut them later, but I was just going to have you cut to your fold line, cut to your fold line, and you would do that on both sides. What do you mean if you did it wrong? Oh, yeah, that's why I had those down the center, because we were going to put examples on the other side.
Should I just restart?
Yeah, I'll give you another one, but I'm not going to wait on you. Okay, so I want to go ahead and do this first example.
Appreciate it.
So first of all, this is our right prism, and I have him somewhere. Quite honestly, with the right prism, I know you guys are cutting, but you can listen too. With the right rectangular prism, it really doesn't matter what you call the bases. The top and the bottom could be the bases, the front and the back could be the bases, the sides could be the bases. But I'm going to have this one be the base. That's why I shaded it over here in purple. Okay, so I just want to do this shape right here, and I want to figure out its total surface area. So I'm going to use, these stand for, oh, do you guys know what these stand for without me telling you? Do you know what that stands for? What's it stand for?
Lateral area.
The lateral area, and this is total area. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and find the whole total area. Tomorrow we'll do a lesson where we'll find the lateral area, and then we'll also find the total. Today I'm just going to find the total area. So I'm going to use this formula down here, capital PH plus 2 and a capital B. And then these tell you up here what your things mean. So what does the capital P mean?
P means perimeter of base.
Okay, so if I said that this was my base, what would the perimeter of that be? 26, right? 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8. So the perimeter would be 26. Okay, and then the H is the height. Do you know what the height is? 7. If you imagine setting this up on its base's bottom, then the 7 is how tall the shape would be. So 7 is the height. Okay, plus 2. And then what's the capital B stand for? The capital B stands for the area of the base. And what would the area of this base be? 40. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work this out and get the total surface area for this right rectangular prism. Can somebody tell me what 26 times 7 is?
A number?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
There's calculators on almost every desk. Come on now. 182. And then 2 times 40? 80. And what do you get if you add those two together?
242.
262. And that would be the total surface area. Let me just give it a unit. I'm just going to say meters. Do you know what I would say? I would say meters squared. So surface area and area are always in square units. So we're getting into a unit on surface area and volume. And like I said, it doesn't matter which one's the base in the rectangular prism. I just shaded this one so we could just talk about that one in particular being the base. Okay, so now I want to find the volume for it. So the volume formula, can I scoot it? Everybody good?
No.
Can you wait just like 5 minutes? Okay, the volume formula tells me to take the capital B times the H. And what's capital B stand for again? Nope, not base. Area of the base. So what's the area of the base? 40. 8 times 5, length times width. So the area of the base is 40. And then I take it times the height. And what is the height of it? 7. And what do you get if you take 40 times 7? 280. And let's just call it meters again. Do you know what this one would be? Meters cubed. Okay, so as we're going through, we'll do more examples, but today that was the only example I was going to put on this paper. But we'll do more with this later, so don't lose this. I'm going to let you use it for your quizzes and your tests and whatever else we have coming up. Plus, I need to add more example problems as we go along. Okay, so, no, we're not done for the day. We're doing another cut and paste activity. Andrew, you can go ahead. Artsy crap.
That's not going to go to the bathroom. I'd rather go to the bathroom.
Jackie wow.
Finished. Hey, you?
Is she
Look at that. Alright.
all you can think of
Bowling. Hey, one. LeBron James.
Don't notice.
No, I definitely made it. Adam Schroeder, aka LeBron James. That's what they call me. LeBron James. My name is LeBron, and James. LeBron control James.
Boring. You weren't playing boring for me because it was all dark and stuff. I couldn't tell what was going on. And you told me I had to borrow the
Oh, look at you trying to come. Maybe your partners at your table will be nice enough to tell you what you've done so far. I knew you didn't have good hands, Austin. Okay, now this next thing, I don't want you to start cutting out yet until I talk about it. But you're going to cut out, yes, you get to cut out every little square. I know you're going to have a ton of fun with it. So you get to cut out every little square, and then you're going to figure out where it's going to go in this chart. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the cube with you. So the first thing we want is the solid. Which of these is the cube? The solid figure of the cube. Can you spot it?
Yeah. Right next to 75.39.
Right here.
There.
So this would go in the very first spot. So I'm just going to number it a number 1 for right now. But you would cut this out, this solid picture of the cube, and you would glue it right here. Or if you want to tape it, you could tape it right here. Okay, next thing it wants is the net. Do you guys see the net for the cube? First row. Yep, right here. So this would be the second thing. And so this one would get cut out, and it would get put right here where it says net. Okay, now I need a volume formula. And this isn't one that was in our formula chart, but does anybody know which of these would be the volume formula? If it's a cube? No.
Wait, no.
No. What do you know that's special about a cube? Okay, let's look at the rectangular prism for a second. The rectangular prism, the formula is area of the base times the height. Well, how do you find the area of the base of a rectangle? So sometimes you'll see this as length times width times height, but what do you know about all the sides of a cube?
Would it be BH?
So if length, width, and height are all the same, length times width times height, and they're all the same,
Wait.
which of these do you think it would be?
6s squared.
No, it would just be s cubed. Everybody see? This would be s cubed because it's your length times your width times your height, and all those sides would be the same. So this would be in your number third section. Okay, next thing it tells us to do is it gives us some information to actually calculate. In this top part, it tells me that the side is 11. So if the side is 11, and you know your volume is s cubed, what would you have for your work? What did you say? 11 cubed. So 11 cubed down here, this would go in your fourth section because that is how you would figure out your volume. You would take the side and you would cube it. Okay, then it wants the actual volume answer. Can someone tell me what 11 cubed is? You have calculators. Don't tell me a lot. Calculate it. No. 1331. And where are you? Okay. Right here. So this would go in the 5th section of the cube. Okay. Then it wants the surface area formula. And Autumn, you did already say this. The surface area formula?
I said like 3 different ones.
Okay, so first of all, pretend I know this is in the cube.
6s squared. Okay.
Yes, 6s squared. That would be this guy right here because there's 6 surfaces to a cube and all sides are the same, so that's why it's s squared. So that would be your 6th one. Okay, and then if it tells you that your side is 11, what would the work look like? If you know the side is 11, what would the work look like for finding the surface area? Right here it tells you the side is 11. If the side is 11, wouldn't you put an 11 right there in that S? Do you see somewhere on here where it goes 6 times 11 squared?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Right here. So this would go in the 7th section of the cube, and then it would want you to work it out. Can somebody work that out and tell me what that surface area answer is? What do you get if you work out 6 times 11 squared? 726, and oh, it's down here. So this would go in the 8th section, and your cube is now done. So that's what you're going to do, but you're going to do it for all of those shapes. So these will get cut out, and you can tape them on, or you can glue them on. While you're in here, I have 2 glue sticks for every group. You're welcome to glue. If you'd rather tape, you can tape. But if you don't finish, then it's homework. And so at home, you may have to tape. So you have about a good 20 minutes. See what you can get done. And if you need help, you can ask me. But everybody understand what you're doing? And if you don't understand, maybe it's because you weren't listening to me. So, okay, that's what you're doing for the day. Okay.